Can I get you to give me your name?
Rhonda Schulting, Ronda Schulting, Public Information Officer, West Metro Fire.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, you were just talking off camera. Tell us what we know and don't know so far about this fire.
We got the first calls around 2:15, 2:30 this afternoon from this side of the Hogback, saying that there was smoke and flames and a fire, obviously on the ridge, and it was climbing to the southeast. And so that's what's happened with this fire, with this really brutal wind blowing this way. It's pushed this fire to the southeast and over the Hogback to the other side.
And what do we see firefighters doing right now, and what have you guys done so far?
Well, they've been doing mop up on this particular side, kind of securing the edge. So part of this fire is contained. I really can't tell you what the containment is at this point, but this side of the fire that we're looking at right here is contained. But as you can see, there's a pocket of fire up there. What's happening with this is as it moves and it gets into areas where there's trees and larger bushes, then you can see a big flare up because that's a lot more fuel for the fire. So it takes that fuel and then starts taking off just a little bit. On the other side, we've been concerned about some spot fires because on the other side we have a few neighborhoods that may possibly be in the way, but our crews so far have been able to take care of those spot fires, but the fire is backing down the other side of the Hogback on the east, which is more closer to Alameda and C-470.
And so right now there are pre-evacuations, but no mandatory evacuations so far.
Pre-evacuation so far for a portion of Morrison.
And you touched on the wind. It's been brutal out here. Tell me the challenges that's posed for the firefighters.
Well, not only a challenge because of the steep slope here, which is a normal kind of thing that happens in wildland fire, because fire happens in wildland areas where there are slopes and rocks and steepness. But because it's so windy, it's difficult even for us standing here sometimes to keep our feet. So imagine being on the slope, standing near some rocks. There may be debris kind of heading your way because of the fire that's burned through. You just have to watch even more closely where you are and if you're in a safe area.
Okay. Anything else that we should know at this point, or the people watching?
We think it's about 10 acres, but that estimate is really kind of early stages. It was so smoky in the beginning stage that we couldn't really tell for sure kind of where the fire perimeter was. So the fire has grown a little bit since then. So around 10 acres, more than likely more than that.
Okay. Hey, Rhonda, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.